What's up, big dogs? We have folding levers, and these are unbreakable. Supposedly they don't break, they just flex. I did an oopsie here. And then I'm gonna change the oil and air filter. Well, check this out. It's like, it doesn't break. It flexes, but it doesn't break.
Shit.
And then later, once it's installed, you can adjust where you want it, how far out or in, through this adjustment here. And before I get into this, a big shout out to the hammer. He was anticipating to see the KX ripping. Ditch the spring, and also we're going to be using this puppy. So I'm just doing what they said, ditch the spring. It's like popping his cherry.
Why are you gay?
Grease the pivot, which is this, and then the push rod ends this side and this side. I think this was the hardest part. I had this silver piece wedging the rubber, and while that was holding it, I went with a pick really carefully around it, and I got that rubber to sit into this groove here. Really tricky, guys, really tricky. The thing is too damn big. I think that's where I like it. Now just make the lock nut tight. Again, they bend and they also flex out this way if you do fall. Alright, broskies, this side is done. On the brake side, I'm gonna give you a tip of a lifetime. This push rod pin, it already has the ball end, which means you do not have to remove it like I did. You can leave it in there. Now that I removed it, I gotta suffer with this rubber thing again. Okay, this side is done as well. I adjusted it where I want it to be. And I got this rubber piece in 1 minute. I feel like I've become a monster now. The other side, man, I was fighting for like 45 minutes, but I think I got the hang of it now. I'd like to show you a trick that I've done here to drain the oil. Because the skid plate, it covers half of the bolt. I cut the plastic, this is plastic, the skid plate. I cut it out. Now I can fit a tool on it. Because otherwise, if you don't do that, each time you gotta take out the skid plate and it's annoying. And what makes it more annoying is that only half the bolt was covered, which makes no sense. Either cover the whole damn thing or don't cover it. Yeah, that oil doesn't look bad. And the thing is, I did not change it last year. And this bike is mint. Look how clean that is. This thing is in excellent condition. I got this brand new 3 years ago, but I haven't used it much. These are the original tires. I never changed tires on this bike. That's how low use it has. The front one has somewhere because I was doing endos. Yeah, I gotta start using this puppy more, man. Like the Hayabusa, I've been melting this thing, man, every day. Going to work and with this bike now too. Either a key that's like this or a quarter works nice because it fits in. I use the same stuff as the street bikes. Alright, I'm gonna start the bike in a little bit and recheck the oil because all the oil is gonna circulate in the filter and stuff. It's gonna need a little bit more. The filter looks pretty clean. I'm not even gonna mess with it. Why mess with it if it's not dirty? But what do you guys think about my air filter? It looks like a pineapple. Supposedly you get more filtration and stuff with this. And the plan was, while one is dirty, the other one it's gonna be clean and I can just pop it in there. This is the original filter, just a regular air filter, nothing crazy. The other one looks way cooler. There's a bunny hanging out over there. Alright, broskis. First start in 6 months, I would say. There's another bunny right there. That's a bigger one.
Shit.
The Husaberg is in here. That's a Husaberg. Nice and covered. Nobody can tell. You can see a little bit of the yellow color there. Husaberg. So I brought the Husaberg down here because it was pretty tight up there working on the bikes. I still, of course, want to finish this up. But this is more of a project, but I will get back to it. Oh man, look at this bike. I love it. Alright, that's gonna be it for today. I got a ton of videos to make still. I want to do riding videos with the Hayabusa, with the Gixxer. I got a new helmet, new jacket, and also I gotta do brake pads on the Suzuki. And that Suzuki, not the other Suzuki. Little by little, I will pump out these videos. So if you don't want to miss out on anything, you know what to do. I don't have to tell you. Alright, that's it. Let me go pick up the Kawasaki